Alright, hello. Back with DevLog 3. So let's get right to it. Oh, gotta change. There we go. Alright. Today I finished the hand module. So here's what I planned on doing this morning. Basically just doing all the hand stuff. And yeah, one big thing today I did actually was I made this test and it actually caught a problem in my code. So if we go to hand, let's see. Here's what I wanted to do. Let's see, where's it at? I want to calculate the value right here. So yeah, so you just create an integer with total value, create an integer to count the aces, and for card C, in your cards in your hand. What is this? You add the value of the card. And if it's an ace, you count the ace. So this is how I handled aces. So originally I used if right here, which I'll explain why that didn't work. But yeah, use while so that for every single ace it does it instead of just if there's an ace, which is what I had a problem with. So down here in my test function, all right, stop it. I created a hand and I created 3 cards. And then just added these cards to the hand, made sure that it was equal to 21. And I added this later to test another function or another method, which just makes sure it. I'll go over this one super quick. Might as well. It just basically just make sure that there's 2 cards in your hand, and the value is 21, and it can only be a blackjack if that's the case. So there's that. That was added at a later point, and then you add 6, and since there's an ace in there, it should subtract 1 or 10. So instead of 27, it would be 17. And then this is where it got caught up. So I added another ace to make sure that I could handle multiple. And it actually came back with 20 instead of 18. So I'll just prove that it works now with cargo test. And yeah, so 5 pass, 0 failed. And there you go. So yeah, that was the main thing for today. So getting the hang of using these tests, uh, and they work well. So let's see what else happened today. Got all this stuff done. And yeah, I figured I went past this and added a method to check for blackjack, which I actually didn't do in my Java one. Yeah, I didn't make any 2 strings yet, but that will be done after. I should probably do that tomorrow, first thing. So, oh yeah, so there's no check for blackjack here. It's just add card, calculate value, and that's it. So in that way, it'll be easier for me because in my main, Blackjack game dot Java. That's my main function. Let's see. Yeah, so I just wrote out all this to see if it was blackjack versus over here. It is 2 lines. Really 1 line. Just this one single thing. So there's that. This is a simple test. Create a hand and a card. Add the card to the hand. Make sure that the length is 1. Make sure that the cards are equal. So, yep. But this is my proudest moment today. Let's see, what I struggle with today. Other than that. Okay, yeah, just that. Yeah, I already explained this. And why? Because it didn't, for every single one, you want it to check instead of just for one, which I just wasn't thinking. Alright, that should be it. I reckon. So, thumbs up. 8:30. Alright. I just rambled, so I'm gonna cut that out, but yeah, should be finished tomorrow with the main game play loop, and then if I feel like it, I'll make it verifiably fair using blockchain. So, yeah, there you go.